Hey students, Dr. Dan Stevens here. Welcome to Module 1 of Fiscal Management. This module is accounting. Now keep in mind, I'm not trying to teach you how to be an accountant. I'm not qualified for that. But you do need a basic overview of some of these concepts. You know, if you're going to be a leader in a public agency, you're going to need to know about fund accounting. You're going to need to know about various accounting methods and whatever. So the chapter is pretty much straightforward. I've actually got it in my first page, you know, accounting, my objectives, what I'm looking for. The differences between the accounting standards is, you'll notice, by the way, they're all pretty much low point value. You know, they're pretty much 1 point apiece per the question. So go through the slides, follow all the links, and you should do fine. So again, differences between accounting standards, the GAAP, general accepted accounting principles, and I'm not going to dwell too much on the the legislation that sets accounting standards. That's an overview. Now, fund accounting, that is something I do focus on a lot. That's something you can actually use in your own personal life. Like for example, I actually have a slide, and now I've got this much money. Well, I keep it all kind of budgeted, you know, how much we're going to spend towards bills, how much we're going to spend towards vacation, how much we're going to spend towards whatever. You know, that's fund accounting in a nutshell. Why do you have fund accounting? Good question. Now, I'm not going to give too much of the information because I want you to actually read the slide, right? But a lot of times up in Tallahassee, up in DC, they've got an agenda. They say, okay, we want to support public transit, but we don't want to just give links a bunch of operating money. We don't want to give them gas money. We want them to buy new buses. So they put limits on how you can spend this money. That's what fund accounting does. Is they say you can only spend this much money on this, this particular area. Okay, they set rules and regulations, and read all about it. It's really interesting. Make sure you got some popcorn. Accounting methods. What are encumbered funds? Encumbered funds is a real basic concept that everybody used to miss whenever I'd say, look, make sure you understand this concept. And whenever I'd administered exams, I'd always have people that would miss it. Go figure. Let me see. Let me tell you two more things. Internal controls. That's another thing that I've got in the module. And then synthesis of various accounting problem examples. So go through that. You'll notice that I actually set that quiz so you can see the correct answers. So it's more like game theory. I want you to learn by actually doing. I'm not actually quizzing you on this chapter as much as I want to teach you about these concepts, okay? Now, let me back up a few. I actually mentioned the word exam. What I did was I actually recorded a lot of these videos in previous semesters when I was administering exams. As I said in my syllabus and in my intro module, you're not going to have an exam. So disregard that, not a problem, okay? Let me see here, anything else? Yes, there is some else. I mentioned to you in a previous email, I think it was over the weekend, that I was toying with the idea of having multiple modules open at one time. I'm still tossing that idea around. However, I haven't actually implemented that yet. So I'll let you know when that's happening. As of right now, accounting module is going to be the only one that's open. So just keep your ear to the floor, and there you go. Questions, comments, give me a call on my cell phone, 407-927-7110. Or best way to get in touch with me is email, message me through the web courses portal. You don't have to message me through my email address because everything that comes through the portal is automatically forwarded to my email address anyway. Okay? Y'all have a nice week.